I've seen the show 3 times in London. Every performance has been a standing ovation with audiences in tears and just cheering. I've never seen any show that people respond to in that way. And I think it has a lot to do with the universality of the themes, but it's also an extremely personal show. It's been said that Blood Brothers is the musical for people that hate musicals.
Are we going to laugh?
You will laugh. Oh my gosh, I can't handle it. Sometimes during rehearsal, I have to stop and say, I promise I will not laugh during a performance, but I need a moment. Because between the two of them, I mean, they start off as, you meet them when they're 7 years old. And so they come in, and most of the time, I'm on a platform because I'm significantly shorter than both of them. But they come in and they're shooting cowboys and Indians, and man, you're dead. And
will you be my best friend? Yeah? Yeah, if you want. What's your name?
Michael Johnston, but everyone calls me Mickey. What's yours?
Edward Lyons.
Do they call you Eddie?
No.
I will.
Really?
How old are you, Eddie?
I'm 7.
I'm older than you. I'm nearly 8.
Well, I'm nearly 8, really.
When's your birthday?
July the 18th.
So's mine. Is it really? We're born on the same day.
In this show, this is not actually a very heavy dance show at all. It's very much an actor-singer show. There's definitely movement involved, but it's definitely not a heavy dance piece at all. We focus a lot more on the comedy and on the acting.
These are my kids. These are my twins who the other mother convinces me to hand over one of them.
So, David, you're the rich kid or not?
That's right. I'm Edward Lyons. Well, what's interesting to me, talked about the nature versus nurture, and we sort of assume, well, the poor kid obviously has it bad, and the rich kid has it good, and you certainly see that to a degree. But what I find interesting about Eddie is that he spends most of the play being lonely, wishing that he could be like Mickey, wishing he could be as fun and as interesting and have the girls and get to do all the fun things, and he's very repressed, and his mother's nuts, his adoptive mother's nutty. And so he really in many ways is very unhappy throughout this play, and so you don't get this, poor kid that's awful and rich kid that's good. You get a much more complex story than that.
That means we can become blood brothers. Oh, do you want to be me blood brother, Eddie?
Yes, please.
It hurts, Now give us yours. This means that we're blood brothers.
When I talk about the play with friends, I spoke about it with a friend who lived in Britain for a long time just the other night, and he said, oh, of course, you're from Liverpool, it's about class, blah, blah, same old, same old. And I said, well, it's not really the same old, because here in America right now, you've got the 98% and the 99%, and you've had this huge backlash against this real disparity versus affluency in America, and I think that this show really speaks to that, especially at the point that we are.
And we always have to stand by each other. And you repeat after me. I will always defend me, brother!
I will always defend me, brother!
And stand by him!
And stand by him!
And share all my sweets with him!
And share all these sweets!
We're best friends. We become blood brothers, but we don't realize that we're real blood brothers.
Let's see. Jim, can you talk about the music?
So the music is crafted in a chamber style, as Bob was saying. Structurally, the audience, I guess for lack of a better term, is not really allowed to applaud until the end of the first act and the end of the second act. And that's only because the way that the chamber style falls into the script is that the music just very naturally segues into lines, and it doesn't really allow the audience to clap, which I've always found a very interesting structure to the play, because that actually becomes, how do I want to say this, annoying to the audience, and it's annoying in a good way. It actually forces them to applaud at the end because they've been holding it back for so long throughout the show.
My best friend always had sweets to share. He knew everywhere in the dictionary. He was clean, neat and tidy from Monday to Friday. I wish that I could be like, wear clean clothes, talk properly like, do sums and history like my friend. My friend.
My best friend, he could swear like a soldier. You laughed till you died. The stories he told ya. He was untidy from Monday to Friday.
Your eyes, that face, those eyes make future plans that cannot be confirmed on borrowed time, on easy terms, living on the never, never, constant as the changing weather, never sure who's at the door or the price I'll have to pay.
So it opens this conversation about what creates us. You know, and I think it connects to everyone because the main theme in this show is love, connection, and then being separated from love, which we've all felt. And I think by the end of the show, everyone has touched several themes that are relevant in their own lives.
The show runs June the 1st to the 24th. That's 4 weekends, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. The Friday, Saturday shows are at 7:30 p.m. The Sunday shows are matinees at 2:30. You can get tickets at our website, www.trinitystreetplayers.com, or 402-3086. The tickets are no charge, and we're located at 901 Trinity Street in downtown Austin. It's the corner of 9th and Trinity, and we're on the 4th floor.